this year through almost $2 million in the first quarter here. The Blue Cross renewal estimates are where we were. And then we added in our ancillary lines, some additional coverages, and you'll see where we're at, total renewal increase in estimate. And the very bottom line, I think, is probably the best telltale number. It's telling you the variance. Some months we're up, or some years we're up, some months we're off, some months we're almost to the penny. You know, when you're talking about an $8.5 million spend and we're within $10,000, that's pretty good actuarial work. Okay. 1 year in 14, we did have a kind of a blip. March of 14 was an off number, and there's a little asterisk to kind of express what happened there. But we just want to let you know that we are watching the numbers very closely. Okay, that's part of what we think we have a responsibility to do. And if we can do that, then the district, it should be pretty predictable. And as we're talking about plan design changes or enhancements or different things that we want to do, we should feel confident that the numbers are going to line up the way we want them.
Well, I think it's reinforced as the predictability. So, barring plan changes, the number that Blue Cross feeds us in September is the number we should be using as for single and family PPO, HMO rates, or any other plans that we might add. Or I'm sorry, PPO and HMO. If we change plans or do something else, we can have some discussion there. But you know, the actuaries are very, very accurate is what this is telling us.
Yeah, if you average it out over what, the 4 years or 5 years, it's pretty darn close. And that's what we would expect. That's what it should be.
All right, and we know in 2013, we've assumed 3 people are going to get very sick in any plan year given our population. 2013, we only had 2. 2014, we had 4. So, yeah, it averages to 3. So, I mean, it's, we saved money at 13 because there's only 2. 4 cost us money. So, I mean, as we're looking at the ebbs and flows, we really need to keep this trend in mind. And unless we have a step change factor, like a wellness committee.
And I think that's where Bill's comment earlier about we have an appropriate amount of funding to our reserves, that's where he's really coming back to make sure we're emphasizing that.
We're appropriate.
Jennifer. So I get why in 14 in March the blip. What is September?
That's called a bad month.
Yeah, we have.
Oh.
I think those
Gotcha.
That's what that is. That is, we don't like that. That's what that is.
Okay.
Well, and you see something coming down.
What
you were foreshadowing to me this morning on the phone, is that including the 676, or am I going to flip next month?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet.
And then just so we have on the radar, the teacher's contract is good until June, the end of June, July 1 of 2016.
Or we have another year left.
Be here before we know it. Okay. And then the next one, okay, now to take out maybe that blue insight report. This kind of dovetails with this. Okay, so that's this little one. And this one starts with page 2.1.
Yeah.
So, okay, in the prior meeting, I went through in detail through a blue insight report. I don't think we're going to want to do that every single insurance committee meeting, okay? So my intent will be to grab selected pages from that report, just kind of give them to you as highlights so everyone can kind of stay on the same page. But I will probably do it every other meeting, kind of deep, and then at renewal, of course, we would go